Myself, Dr. Shiban, MBBS DCH, postgraduated from Madras Medical College. So, this is our NEET UG MCQs and this is our part 104. Okay, my first MCQ itself is a previously asked MCQ. Okay, so mesoderm is found in eukaryotes. Mesoderm is found in eukaryotes. True or false? True or false? Very important MCQ. Mesosome, MESOSOME, is found in eukaryotes. It is a wrong statement. If you know this point, you can answer some other tough MCQ. So mesosome is found in prokaryotes is the correct statement, and this is the wrong statement. Prokaryotes have cell wall. True or false? Prokaryotes have cell wall. The answer is yes, but mycoplasma has no cell wall. This is an exception. Mycoplasma has no cell wall. Otherwise, prokaryotes have cell wall. It's a correct statement. Whenever you see the word mycoplasma, remember no cell wall. So is mycoplasma a prokaryote? Yes. That itself is a confusion for so many people. So mycoplasma is a prokaryote. It is a true statement. PPLO, is it a prokaryote? PPLO, is it a prokaryote? See, all the MCQs I have prepared from your NCERT textbook only. Okay. So PPLO, is it a prokaryote? PPLO. PPLO is a prokaryote. It is a true statement. Next lecture. Bacteria is a prokaryote. I think you know. Prokaryote, it is a true statement. This is a confusing MCQ. Blue-green algae is a prokaryote. You should think and answer. Blue-green algae is a prokaryote. It is a true statement. Okay. So the summary is blue-green algae is a prokaryote. Bacteria is a prokaryote. PPLO is a prokaryote. Mycoplasma is a prokaryote. Very, very, very important MCQ points. Okay? Good. So rod shaped. Which is rod shaped? Rod shaped. So bacillus is rod shaped. Which is spherical shaped? Spherical shaped. Cocci is spherical shaped. Which is comma shaped? Comma shaped. Vibrio is comma shaped. Which is spiral shaped? Spirillum is spiral shaped. Gynecomacium or gynoecium, GYNOECIUM, gynoecium is made up of stamens. True or false? Gynoecium is made up of carpels. Gynoecium is made up of carpels. So this is a wrong statement. What is the use of prism slit experiment? What is the use of prism slit experiment? What is the use? To detect site of oxygen evolution. Seven days continuous recall. Paper കാണല്ലേ. To detect size of oxygen evolution, site, to detect the site of oxygen evolution, they'll confuse you with carbon dioxide, nitrogen and hydrogen. Be very careful while answering such MCQ. Not that easy. To detect the site of oxygen evolution. Okay, so what is the question? What is the question? Use of prism slit light experiment, oxygen. Menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle is maintained by melatonin. Any idea? Melatonin. Menstrual cycle. Your textbook says it is a true statement. Okay, your textbook says it is a true statement. Melatonin helps in maintaining the menstrual cycle in females. Melatonin, menstruation, correct statement. What is called adenohypophysis? Which is called the adenohypophysis? Any idea? Adenohypophysis. Any idea? Adenohypophysis is the word related to pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. This word adenohypophysis is related to pituitary gland. Size of bacteria. Size of bacteria is greater than the size of eukaryotic cell. True or false? Size of bacteria is greater than size of eukaryotic cell. If you know this, it will be the toughest MCQ to answer. You must know the size of both the thing. Eukaryotic cell 10 to 50 micrometer and bacteria. So this is the correct statement. So tell me the answer. This is how you should prepare for NEET. This is how you should prepare for NEET. If you know this, you can answer that. Eukaryotic cell is greater than bacteria. These two are separate MCQs. Size of eukaryotic cell, separate MCQ. Size of bacteria, separate MCQ. Always remember, micrometer, it is not nanometer. So what is this? It is a wrong statement. Okay, good. Size of bacteria is less than the size of PPLO. True or false? Size of bacteria is less than the size of PPLO. These are all rank deciding MCQs. Not everybody can answer this. So now you know the answer. So size of PPLO, separate MCQ. Size of bacteria, separate MCQ. That is why I told you, this is a world class video. Yes. So now you can answer this. Now you know the answer for this. So this is the correct statement. Bacterial size is greater than the size of PPLO. 0.1 for PPLO, this is 1 to 5 micrometer. Made it very clear. Genetic material not enveloped in nuclear membrane. What is your question for this? Genetic material not enveloped in nuclear membrane. What will be your answer? Is it for? So you must know this point. In prokaryotes, is it not a rank deciding MCQ? It is a rank deciding MCQ. You know all the four prokaryotes. So if you know this basic point, you can answer the tough MCQs, anything related to prokaryote. If it is a bacteria, it's a prokaryote. So this is for bacteria. PPLO. We studied now. See all the examples of prokaryotes. Then you can apply this everywhere. Prokaryotes have plasmids. True or false? Prokaryotes have plasmids. True or false? It is a true statement. It's a true statement. Okay. So prokaryotes have plasmids. Plasmid in prokaryotes. So plasmid in prokaryotes is called the smaller DNA. So they will ask, what do you mean by smaller DNA? You must strictly answer plasmid in prokaryote is called smaller DNA. Smaller DNA means plasmid in prokaryote. Smaller DNA means plasmid in prokaryote. So now you know this. Bacteria has plasmid. Bacteria is a prokaryote. So you know the answer. Right? This we discussed now. What is the type of DNA in plasmid? Just now we discussed. Type of DNA in plasmid. Always try to remember circular also. You know it is smaller DNA, but just this word is more important. So whenever they ask small circular DNA, your answer should be plasmid prokaryote. Small circular DNA. See the question? Both are same. When they give 4 choices, it will be very much confusing. So resistance to antibiotics is by what? Which determines, this MCQ was last year MCQ, same MCQ. Which determines the resistance of antibiotics? Plasmid DNA. Plasmid DNA. Resistance to antibiotics is by plasmid DNA. So whenever you see the word plasmid DNA, you must remember the question, not the answer. Eukaryotes have nuclear membrane. True or false? I am talking nuclear membrane. I am talking eukaryote. It is a true statement. Okay, it's a true statement. Can you tell me 2 more true statement for prokaryotes? Plasmid. Bacteria has plasmid. It is a true statement. Prokaryotes have plasmid. Same thing. Bacteria is a prokaryote. So true statement. This is very important. It is also a true statement for prokaryotes. Remember, true statement for prokaryotes. I made it very clear for you. So this one we studied just now. Mesosome found in whom? Mesosome found in prokaryotes. Don't study the answer. In NEET preparation, studying the question is very important. You must know the question, not prokaryote. Neurohypophysis and posterior pituitary are same. Neurohypophysis and posterior pituitary are same. It is a true statement. 3 words are same. Neurohypophysis, pars nervosa, posterior pituitary. All these 3 words are same. Shall I repeat? Neurohypophysis, pars nervosa and posterior pituitary. All the 3 things are same. MCQ point. So this is a true statement. Which is called a portal circulation in the brain. Portal circulation in the brain. The connection between hypothalamus and pituitary is called portal circulation. Portal circulation. What is Sella tertica? Is it a marine fish or is it a seawater fish? Sella tertica. Any idea? It is the location in the brain for pituitary gland. It is a bony part. Sella tertica is a bony part in the brain, not in the brain, the skull. Okay. It is a location for the pituitary gland. What is the question? Sella tertica. The word resting potential is for a muscle. True or false? The word resting potential is related to resting potential. Resting potential. More permeable to potassium ions. Which one? More permeable to potassium ions. It is always a resting neuron. Or they will ask, what is the speciality of a resting neuron? A resting neuron, the main important point is more permeable to K plus. K plus means potassium ions. See, I will teach you a easy technique how to remember or memorize all these MCQs so that you can remember for 1 year. It's a proven technique, 1 year. You must hear this video till the end for 7 days continuously. 7 days continuously. If you hear this video for 7 days continuously, you can memorize all the points for 1 year. 1 year. It's a proven method. But if you don't hear this video tomorrow afternoon, you will not remember even a mustard. Because that is a actual proven science about this 7 days recall. Okay? It is not my method. It's a proven method. Excitable cells. Any idea? which is called an excitable cell. Excitable cell. So neuron is called an excitable cell. Don't study the answer neuron, waste of time. Study what is the question for neuron. What is the question? Excitable cell. Always you must study the, in NEET preparation you must study the question, not the answer. Question is very, very important. See, why neuron is excitable? Why neuron is excitable? Any idea? Why neuron is excitable? Repeated assertion, reason, MCQ. Why neuron is excitable? Why neuron is excitable? So how to memorize this? Only by 7 days continuous recall. There is no other shortcut at all. Why membrane in neuron is polarized? Why membrane in a neuron is polarized? Why membrane in a neuron is polarized? These are all rank deciding questions. The correct answer is okay, different neural membrane. Lipid droplet is found in which of the following? If they are asking an MCQ, what will be your answer? Lipid droplet is found in which of the following? Lipid droplet is found in chloroplast. Question is important, not the answer. I'll tell you. Chloroplast is not important. You must know the question. Lipid droplet is found in chloroplast. Starch granules are found in where? Starch granules. Starch granules. The word granules is important. MCQ. Starch granules is also found in chloroplast. So two things in chloroplast. Starch granules, chloroplast. Lipid droplets, chloroplast. This is how you should prepare for NEET. This is the best way to prepare for NEET. Okay. So kindly share this great video with your junior, senior, to your biology madam and to your NEET coach, and write some good comments in the comment section. See, at the end of the video, I will teach you an easy technique how to memorize all the MCQs for 1 year. Not apart from 7 days recall. So what is 6? What is the question for 6? Glucose is a 6-carbon sugar. Glucose is a 6-carbon sugar. They will ask, which of the following person is a microbiologist? Yes, they ask questions like this. Microbiologist. You must know this person is a microbiologist. Microbiologist. Purple and green bacteria studied by Purple and green bacteria studied by. Photosynthesis is a light dependent reaction. Who told? Photosynthesis is a light dependent reaction. Who told? Don't study the answer. Question is important. For this person, 3 questions he has studied. Don't study the answer. Who told? Ionizable network of ionizable nature of NH2COOH means what? Is typical for ionizable nature of NH2 and CO2 is typical for amino acids. Don't study the answer. What is the question for amino acid? Ionizable nature of NH2 and COOH is typical for amino acids. What is the word coronary related to? Coronary. Coronary is the word related to coronary artery of heart. Coronary artery of heart. Concerned with osmoregulation. Concerned with osmoregulation. Any idea? Confirmed with osmoregulation. Protonephridia. Don't study the answer. Question is important. Concerned with osmoregulation, nephridia. Removal of nitrogenous waste. Removal of nitrogenous waste plus osmoregulation. Removal of nitrogenous waste plus osmoregulation. The answer is nephridia and Malpighian tubule. What is the question? NEET preparation. Question is important, not the answer. Removal of nitrogenous waste plus osmoregulation, nephridia plus Malpighian tubule. Not easy to remember. If you want to memorize everything, you must practice 7 days continuous recall, and I am going to give you the best method in the world to remember all your MCQ points for 1 year. 1 year. You hear the video till the end. Okay, still it's a 1 hour video. Still 30 minutes we have to talk. At the end of the video, after hearing the video, you write all the questions, not the answer. Write all the questions in this video. You can write only 10 MCQs. 10 questions you can write. No problem. If you know the 10 questions, that means you know the 10 answers. That's a theorem. So tomorrow again you hear the video. Tomorrow you write the questions. Tomorrow you will write minimum 30 questions. That means you know 30 answers. Day after tomorrow you will write minimum 50 to 60 questions. Fourth day 70. Fifth day you will write 100 out of 100, and you will remember for 1 year. It is a very proven technique in the world class technique. Plus you must hear the video for 7 days. I told no. Write the questions, okay? After hearing the video, I'll give you a challenge. Try for 7 days, same video. You will remember all the MCQs. Very good. So not excreted by kidney. What will be your answer? So you must memorize the question. Okay, not the answer. Not excreted by kidney. Is it not a tough MCQ? Huh? Not excreted by kidney. What do you mean by the word angina pectoris? Is it a fish or is it a flower? Any idea? Angina pectoris. Acute severe chest pain of the heart is called angina pectoris. Angina pectoris, something related to the heart. Okay. What do you mean by this word cardiac? Cardiac. The word cardiac. Cardiac means this was an MCQ some 3 years back. CAD means what? CAD. Coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease is called CAD. What do you mean by the word atherosclerosis? Atherosclerosis. It is related to coronary artery of heart. The word atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis. Which nitrogenous waste requires large amount of water for its excretion? Which nitrogenous waste requires large amount of water for its elimination? Which one? Ammonia. Don't memorize the answer. Memorize the question for ammonia. Question for ammonia. Which nitrogenous waste needs minimum amount of water for excretion? Minimum. Uric acid. These are all the toughest MCQs. The lung cavity is also called what? The lung cavity is also called pulmonary cavity. Lung cavity is also called. I think you know this. Opens into larynx. Which one opens into larynx? These two nasal chambers opens into pharynx. Pharynx. These two nasal cavities, nasal chamber opens into the pharynx. Are they last? Nasal cavity opens into. That time you must answer pharynx. PH. Pharynx. Pharynx. Bombyx is a mollusca. True or false? Bombyx is a mollusk. True or false? These are all tough MCQs. Only if you practice 7 days recall and if you practice my method, writing the questions, you can memorize. What is the answer? You must know this, then only you can answer that. Arthropoda. See, bombyx. Arthropoda examples. If you know this, you can answer that. Bombyx. Apis. I made it very clear for you. So now, is it true or false? Bombyx is a mollusk. It is a false statement. But you have to memorize this thoroughly. That is why I told you. This is a world class video. Arthropoda. Made it very clear for you. Hook is a part of Fimbriae. Hook is a part of Fimbriae. True or false? Not that easy MCQ. Looks easy, but difficult to answer. Hook is a part of Fimbriae. True or false? If you want to answer this, you must know this point. 3 parts of flagellum: filament, hook, basal body. So hook is a part of flagellum. Hook is a part of flagellum. So now you read this. Hook is a part of Fimbria. So it is a wrong statement. This is how I teach NEET. So you must know the 3 parts of flagellum: filament, hook and basal body. Tomorrow they will ask, basal body is a part of flagellum. You must write yes. Hook is a part of flagellum. You must write yes. Filament is a part of flagellum. You must write yes. They will keep pilae and fimbriae and make you confused. So these 3 are parts of flagellum. Always study filament is a part of flagellum. Hook is a part of flagellum. Basal body is a part of flagellum. Then only you can answer this if are NEET. We are preparing for NEET. So gill slit absent. If you see this word, gill slit absent, an immediate answer should come in your brain is non-chordate. That's all. If you know this MCQ point, basic point, you can answer any tough MCQ. They will ask, in which of the following a gill slit absent? Only you must search which is a non-chordate. Just answer it. Gill slit absent. See which is a non-chordate. Made it very easy for you. Balanoglossus is a chordata. Balanoglossus is a chordata. Balanoglossus is a chordata. True or false? If you want to answer, you must know this. Hemichordata, there are 2 examples. Don't study like that. Study Balanoglossus is a hemichordata. Saccoglossus is a hemichordata. Study ulta. So now you can answer this. Balanoglossus chordata. It is a wrong statement. But you must keep this in mind. Balanoglossus, hemichordata, Saccoglossus, hemichordata. I made it very clear for you. Movement of tongue. in man. Movement of tongue in man. Okay. Movement of tongue in man is by ciliary movement. True or false? Movement of tongue in man is by ciliary movement. True or false? It is a muscular movement. By muscles of tongue. So it is a muscular movement. This is a very tough MCQ to answer. Unipolar neurons found in embryonic stage. True or false? Unipolar. Unipolar, bipolar. There are so many things, no? Unipolar neurons found in embryonic stage. It is a correct statement. Unipolar neurons found in embryonic stage is a correct statement. Vascularized bag-like structure. Vascularized bag-like structure is alveoli of lungs. Alveoli of lungs. The question is vascularized bag-like structure. Earliest to attempt biological classification. Earliest to attempt the biological classification. Aristotle. Don't study the answer and waste your time. Aristotle, they will give you the choice. Study the question for Aristotle. Memorize this, not Aristotle. Question is important. Classified plants into. Who classified plants into trees, shrubs, and herbs? Aristotle. Again, I am telling you, don't study Aristotle. Okay, study the question for Aristotle. So this is also by Aristotle. Okay. And this is also by Aristotle. Classified animals into red blood and those who do not. Who classified this? Who classified this? The same Aristotle. So 3 questions for Aristotle now. This is Aristotle. This is Aristotle. This is also Aristotle. And this is also Aristotle. That is why I am telling you in NEET, questions is important, not the answer. That is why when you are revising the video, I told you to write all the questions, not the answer. That is why I told you. This is the best video. Write the questions, okay, in the end, okay. Who did this two kingdom system? Who made this two kingdom system? Who studied this? Or who invented this? Or who discovered this two kingdom system? This is by my friend Linnaeus. Okay. Don't study Linnaeus, study his question. Next. Two kingdom system. Two kingdom system involves what all? Main components of two kingdom system is Plantae and Animalia. They will ask which of the following is non-photosynthetic? Which of the following organism is not photosynthetic? You don't have to scratch your head. Okay. Only thing, you must know this the basic point. If you know this basic point, you must see. Okay. Which is the fungus? Okay. That's all. NEET is very easy provided you know the basic things. See? Only thing you must know. Non-photosynthetic means fungus. Find out the fungus, gone. Who coined the word for five kingdom classification? Five kingdom classification. Whitaker. Whitaker. Study the question, okay? Five kingdom classification. Shape of kinetochore, CHORE. 3 years back, the same MCQ they have asked. Shape of kinetochore. Small disc shaped. They can ask large, big shaped. Be very careful. Whenever you see the word small disc, kinetochore. What do you mean by centromere? Not easy to answer such MCQs when they give 4 choice. Unless you know it so thoroughly. What is the correct centromere means? Huh? You must know this word. Primary constriction in chromosome is called centromere. Primary constriction in a chromosome is called centromere. Made it very clear for you. Or they can ask primary constriction in chromosome is called what? 4 choice. That time you must answer centromere. 2 chromatids of chromosomes. 2 chromatids of chromosomes are connected by what? Connected by centromere. Don't study the answer. Question. So this MCQ they asked them 2 years back. 2. Can you tell me a question? They asked each chromosome has how many chromatids? Each chromosome has how many chromatids? 2. Other name of light reaction in chloroplast. Other name of light reaction in chromoplast. Or they will ask what is other name of photochemical reaction. You must clearly say light reaction in a chloroplast. PLAST. Other name of dark reaction in plant. It is called the carbon reaction. Flagella in cell. Flagella in a cell originates from plasma membrane. True or false? Flagella in a cell originates from plasma membrane. True or false? See, these are all not that easy to answer. You need preparation like this. You need to hear videos like this. Cell wall. See how tough to answer. So flagellae originates from the cell wall is the correct statement. Thin filamentous is pili. True or false? Thin filamentous is pili. True or false? Thin filamentous is flagella. Is it not a tough MCQ? It is. More than tough, it is a confusing MCQ. How to get rid of this confusion? You must practice this technique. Writing the questions after hearing the video for 7 days continuously. Flagella. So the filamentous, thin filamentous. Whenever you see the word thin filamentous, you must answer flagella. Whenever you see the word elongated tubular, what will you answer? Elongated tubular. You must answer pili. Nobody can teach you like this. Yes. Pili. Whenever you see the word elongated and tubular, you must answer pili. Whenever you see the word small bristle fiber, small bristle like fiber, what will you answer? You will answer fimbriae. Not easy to answer. Remember, unless you do my technique, 7 days continuous recall. Okay. Again I am telling you, don't study the answer. Don't study fimbriae, flagella and pili. Study the question for these three things. Mesosome is a nucleus. True or false? Mesosome is a nucleus. True or false? Whenever you see the word unfolding of the cellular membrane, you must answer mesosome. So many times this MCQ they have asked. Unfolding of cellular membrane, cell membrane causes mesosome. And don't forget Sheben. Okay. No cell wall. What is your answer? No cell wall. No cell wall is for mycoplasma. Study we told in the beginning. Remember now? No cell wall, no cell wall, no cell wall, mycoplasma. Fluid matrix in a cell is called what? Fluid matrix. Or they will ask, cytoplasm looks like, and they will give 4 choices. That time you must answer fluid matrix. Okay? No well-defined nucleus. No well-defined nucleus. Prokaryotes. You know all the prokaryotes. This basic point you must apply there. You must know prokaryotes. no well-defined nucleus. When you know this, whatever prokaryote they ask, you can answer it. Which one has the naked genetic material? Naked genetic material. Same prokaryote. You know all the four prokaryotes. Apply this point whenever they ask questions related to those things. So 2 MCQ points for prokaryote, okay? 2 MCQ points for prokaryote. 2 MCQ questions. What else? What are? Prokaryotes. Prokaryotes. Made it very clear. Huh? Alternate is a type of what? Have you heard about this? Alternate is a type of phyllotaxy. Phyllotaxy. Alternate is a type of phyllotaxy. Trimerous, Trimerous. Trimerous is a type of what? Trimerous is a type of flower. Epigenous is a type of flower. Receptacle is a type of, not easy to memorize, 7 days continuous recall. Receptacle is a type of thalamus of flower. All prokaryotes belong to which one? All prokaryotes. Next week. All prokaryotes belongs to Monera. If you know this basic point, you can answer so many tough MCQs. If you know prokaryotes belongs to Monera, very easy. Cellulose, cell wall in Animalia. Cellulose, cell wall in Animalia. True, false? True or false? Cellulose, cell wall in Animalia. If you know this basic point, in Animalia there is no cell wall. You can answer any tough MCQ. In Animalia, no cell wall. Basic point. Chitin in cell wall. They'll ask, which of the following has chitin? If you know this basic point, you can answer. Chitin found in cell wall of fungi. So you see the answer, okay, which is the fungus? That's all. NEET is very easy, provided you hear this video for 7 days. So chitin in cell wall. Chitin is found in the cell wall, separate MCQ point. They'll give cell wall, glycocalyx, cell body, nucleus, cell wall. So chitin in cell wall is a separate MCQ point. Second point is fungi. In 5 kingdom classification, only Monera is prokaryotic. In 5 kingdom classification, only Monera is prokaryotic. Very important MCQ point. In 5 kingdom classification, only Monera is prokaryotic is a true statement. Cell wall found in all protista. Present in some, SOME. Present in some. Polysaccharide in cell wall. Cell wall having polysaccharide. What is your diagnosis? If a cell wall is having polysaccharide, what is the diagnosis? It is a Monera. Simple. Easy. Whenever it's polysaccharide, Monera. 4 valency positions. 4 valency positions for what? 4 valency position for what? For amino acids. NEET don't study the answer. Study the question. 4 valency position. Substituted methanes. In which one? Substituted methane is specific for what? Substituted methane is specific for amino acids. Name 4 valency position in amino acid. Name 4 valency position in amino acid. Name 4 valency position in amino acid. Hydroxyl, carboxyl, amino and R. Not easy to remember. They'll remember one thing and they'll keep another thing. So that is why I told you to practice. Write the questions after hearing the video for 7 days continuously. Okay, you will be the master. First, what is the question? Amino acid. Amino acid. Amino acid. Whenever you see an answer like this, nature of R group, what will be your question? Nature of R group. Okay, you are seeing something like this in the choice. What question will you expect? Amino acid classification is based on. Is it not a tough MCQ? Nature of R group is the basis of classification. Amino acids are inorganic compounds. True or false? Is it an organic or inorganic compound, amino acid? See, these are the basic things we will forget in the MCQ. In the NEET examination hall. Amino acids are inorganic. True or false? Dash plus dash forms amino acid. Amino group plus acidic group. Amino group plus acidic group. What is the question? What is the question? Amino acid. Acidic group of amino acids are dash. I am talking about the acidic group. Acidic group of amino acids are dash. substitutes on the same carbon atom by alpha carbon. What is the question? What is the question? So, stay tuned. Here my next videos. Stay tuned.